Okay, it's recording now, but I'll edit all the other stuff out later. And then I'll kind of, let me get in the middle, right here. Okay, that's good. Okay, all right, we'll just go. 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, hey, this is Ted Wilson Jr. over in Columbia, South Carolina. Tonight is what? April the what, guys? Y'all help me out. April the 5th. April the 5th, Friday night. Over here with HIG. Hawkins Investment, one of the top 10 final expense agencies in the whole entire country. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so proud of this whole group, and we're so proud of this gentleman here to my far left. And I think everybody knows this is Mr. Dale Hawkins. Hey, Dale, tell us why we're here tonight.
Man, we're here because we're celebrating the MS Foundation. 10 years ago, Cynthia was diagnosed with MS, and we decided to start a not-for-profit to give thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars away to the people for scholarships and to the MS Society. And we've been able to do that, ladies and gentlemen, because of the compensation and the income that we receive from just the final expense business, being involved with UBI, Universal Benefits, in our respective territories. Ladies and gentlemen, you would not believe we had about 300 people here tonight, and we're going to donate about $45,000 to $50,000 for scholarships and for the MS Foundation. And we just thank you, Mr. President, for being here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Us having a good time and people singing and dancing.
That's
and
right.
Celebrating,
That's
and that's
right.
really what it's all about. From New Jersey all the way down to Georgia.
That's right.
And we're just having a wonderful time.
That's right. That's right. And Dale, we want to say thank you, sir. I got a couple of your agents with you to make all this happen. Like I said, we know HIG has become an incredible force up and down the East Coast. Now, I want to start with you, my man Kevin out of New Jersey. Kevin, you're sharp as a tack tonight. Literally, I've worked with you before in New Jersey. We're on fire up there in New Jersey. How did you get in contact with Dale, and how did all that come about?
Well, what's interesting is I got a phone call from a really, really good dear friend of mine who's doing incredibly well in the business here as well, from Virginia. He gave me a phone call, and he just talked about that space of leadership that was much in demand in the state of New Jersey, and that was the thing that really struck me, was the opportunity I could step into that space and provide something of value, and so on and so forth. So, and I answered the call on that. How I met Mr. Hawkins, I had already heard about him in advance, and was excited by what I'd heard about him before I even met the gentleman. And sure enough, his reputation had preceded him when I did. We hit it off right from the beginning at a large event. In fact, you were there. In fact, at that first event in Parsippany, New Jersey.
That's right.
And I met both of these gentlemen, and right away, just did a strength of leadership and so forth. Got a chance to sit down with him over lunch, dinner, and just talk about the vision for what they were looking to do. And for me, it was a no-brainer. Stepped right in, and it's just been an absolute blessing for me and my family since.
Is that right? All right, yeah, I met you and your beautiful wife today, your kids today. You guys come all the way down from Jersey. We're glad to have you here tonight. Now, we talk about comp. There's a lot of talk about comp.
Right.
Now, how long you been with us?
This will be about 22 months.
22 months.
22 months.
Are you satisfied with your comp? Your compensation?
I'm more than that. My bank account proves it.
Okay, your bank account proves it. Now, and you're just getting started with us. You're just getting started up there in the area of New Jersey. So, next up, a bona fide superstar, very, very, very special person, started at the company without a car.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, guys, ladies and gentlemen, started with no vehicle, and I believe, now let me get your story straight. You were renting cars.
Yes, sir.
You borrowing people's car.
Yes, sir.
And you were doing all kind of stuff, and you wrote, I want to say, was it 60,000 in 3 months?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
you wrote 60,000 in 3 months with borrowed cars.
That's right.
And my dad was so excited. You could have went out and bought your own car.
Right.
That HIG and UBI pulled together, and we got you a vehicle.
Yes.
And what I love about you, Christine, I never told you this, I'm going to tell you this publicly on camera. A lot of people get a vehicle from a company, they take off and they go. Okay? All right? Or they slow down.
That's
or what they do is they slow down.
That's right.
You know, they might stay, but they slow down.
That's right.
But you turn it up. How much do you average a month?
25, 30,000.
Okay, you average 25 to 30,000 a month. You kill it there in your state where you are. How'd you end up here at UBI?
I actually was introduced to the business by a young man that's doing really, really great. Same young man that introduced Mr. Kevin here.
Right.
And he introduced me. I was actually working in corporate America. I was sick of living paycheck to paycheck, and I was looking for an opportunity. Just hadn't met the right vehicle, the right person to actually introduce me to the vehicle. Met a gentleman. He introduced me to the vehicle, which was UBI and Lincoln Heritage. I got started. And it's just been amazing. I met Mr. Hawkins, I met yourself, your entire family, UBI family, and it's just been amazing and an uphill from there. This thing has really, really changed my life.
Right.
Yes,
Right. I know you're very. I can see, and we all have children. I can see the passion that you have about your daughter. Are you single mother?
Single mother.
Okay,
Yes.
you putting her, and I know you're passionate about putting her through school.
Yes.
What type of school is she in right now?
She attends Bowie State University.
Bowie State University.
Yes.
Now, and maybe none of my business, scholarship.
Yes.
Okay, scholarship.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, full
but
scholarship.
okay, full scholarship. But you're making these funds and you're supporting her.
Yes.
And I just remember you said your why was your daughter.
That's right.
So
That's so true.
yeah,
So
so you didn't fight Mr. Hawkins about this and that. You plugged into the system.
That's right.
And your compensation. Can I say that? Are you happy with? Are you happy with your compensation?
I'm more than happy.
Okay, and okay, and what I'm trying to tell people is the compensation is what's on your 1099 at the end of the year.
That's right.
It doesn't start with a number.
That's right.
It ends with the number at the 1099
That's right.
at
That's
the end of
right.
the year. So we're so
That's
proud of you. Very powerful woman. Very, very proud of you. Young man, okay. Now, HIG,
Yes,
tell us, how'd you get here? What's going on?
So I was in college and I had a conversation with a gentleman named Corey, and he explained to me an opportunity, and at that time I just wasn't ready to receive it. I had big NFL dreams. I always wanted to play on the biggest stage
That's
that
right.
I could.
That's right.
And so things didn't really work out.
That's right.
And so I bought the American dream, get the degree, go to work, go to work for corporate America. I tried that out. And what I can say is, once I tried that out, I realized it was a ceiling.
Yeah.
And so I always knew the type of money I wanted to make. I couldn't have a ceiling on that because the type of lifestyle I want, they can't afford me to have a ceiling on it. So as I did that, I still remember that conversation that he had with me a few months prior to that. And so once I heard that, I got back in contact with him. But when you speak about the compensation with this company, with that corporate America job, for the entire 12 months that they would have paid me, in just a year and a half of being with this business, I will make that residually with this company and just being here a year and a half.
Yes.
Exactly.
So the compensation is totally worth it. I own my own time. I have a residual income, and I get to go out and help as many families as I can.
That's right. That's right.
As many families that will accept me with open arms, I can go and help them. So
That's right.
it's an awesome opportunity for anyone who has ever had a big dream. That's what this. That's
Well,
what this opportunity provides.
one thing I'm glad you brought up, and you were wise enough to know. Most kids don't know this. I didn't know it till about 15 years ago. I've been a lifelong football fan. You know the average career of an NFL player?
3 years.
Okay, I was gonna give you a little more credit. I thought it was 4, 3. Okay, it's 3 to 4 years. The majority of the players in the NFL, they're making $400,000 a year.
Right. And their body's broken up.
Right.
Body's broken
That's
up.
right,
They
right.
need extra right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you think about it, if you go to a place like LSU, Georgia, you play in the SEC, your body's gonna take a pound in there,
Big.
okay? And then by the time you get to the NFL,
Yes.
your time there is limited. Now, the great thing about us, what we do, we start peaking at about 40. They start going downhill at about 30.
Right.
That's right.
Our incomes go up 20 to 30% every year if we stay consistent.
That's right.
While they make a tremendous, some of them
Right.
make tremendous millions on the front end.
Right.
But this is the right place at the right time. Now, speaking about compensation, tell me about your group. You told me earlier today at our meeting earlier today you got 42 over 100,000.
Fortunately, over $100,000.
Okay. Now you got 42 people
Making
over $100,000. Okay. And then how many do you roughly think you got hovering now? Because we're trying to be legit. You got 42 over 100,000. How many do you have on the cuff? You think?
we've got about 75 to 80 that's between $60,000 and $80,000.
And on the cusp of
And
rising.
the cusp get to 100,000 a year.
That's
And
right.
we have about 25 that's between 250 and $1 million.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
it's,
Stop.
yes,
Stop, Mr. Officer.
Yes, sir.
Repeat that again.
Yes.
25 between 250 and $1 million.
You got 25 agents between 250,000 and $1 million.
Yes, sir.
Now, that's real comp.
That's right.
Okay.
That's cash in the pocket.
That's right, cash in the pocket comp, man.
That's right.
You're on time, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm telling you, the final expense opportunity with UBI is unlimited. The ceiling is unlimited with HIG10. Dale Hawkins, what we want to do is give them your phone number, sir. Give me your phone.
803-269-7678. That's
Okay.
my personal cell phone
Okay,
number.
say that one more time.
803-269-7678.
All right, and my number, my personal, not my personal number, but my number to my secretary, Sherry Blackman, is 803-934-0229. Now, for those of you who want to be an agent, this is a high six-figure opportunity. We have the
Yes.
people here to see it. For those of you who are looking to earn 250,000, 500,000, up to 7 figures a year, give this gentleman a call. Give myself a call. You don't need 50 companies. The people that we work with, they tried to perfect the system. They've tried to narrow it down so you just have one application where you can get most of your people issued without a whole lot of headache and hassle. But the biggest thing tonight, we're talking about all this money and all this compensation and all this stuff. This is my beautiful wife, Michelle. Hello, how you doing? She's about to make me stop tonight.
Party's over.
That's
right.
That's right. Party's over, time to go. But no, the biggest thing.
God
Okay, just give me
bless.
one more minute.
Okay.
One more thing. We want to say, we're talking about all this money, all this compensation. But the biggest thing is, man, I'm so proud of you guys tonight. You raised $50,000. This thing is really about helping people,
Yes.
insuring people,
Absolutely.
and giving back to the community. So
Amen.
that's the big
Amen.
thing.
That's
So I will,
really it.
I will say this too. One of the things that makes us number one at what we do, nobody's going to outwork us. It's not about the numbers on the contract. It's about the volume and the work that you do.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
So,
right.
so
we
ladies,
just, we're just so grateful for this opportunity. We
Yes.
really truly are, and we work
that's right.
at that level of gratitude.
That's right. No, nobody. There's gonna be very, very, very few people that's gonna outwork us.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
Yeah.
all that being said, look like I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't get this cut off tonight. But
I
man, y'all
just
are giving me a ride home in this right here tonight. This thing right here tonight is real nice and sweet. And I could go to sleep there in the back seat here. It's a little late tonight, but we can certainly go to sleep there in the back seat. So, ladies and gentlemen, hey, this is Dell and Ted coming from Columbia. Tell them about your training in the morning.
At 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're having a training at the Cobblestone Country Club with about 150 agents, teaching them the power of business development and how they can attach themselves to win for them and their families. And ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't want to miss it. The greatest speakers in the country speaking about the incredible industry and incredible company. And come join us. We'd love to have you.
All right, everybody's invited. We're looking to take anybody who wants to go to the top. We'll meet you guys, and we'll see you there at the top. You guys have a good evening. God bless you.
God bless.
All right, all righty, guys.
Right.
So,
All right, man.
thank
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank
Awesome stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you too. Awesome stuff. Great stuff.
Thank
Great
you,
stuff.
sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right, Kevin. Big time stuff, my man. Big time stuff. Big time stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big time stuff. Thank you. Big time stuff. Yes, sir.